You know, I've always liked to think of myself as the bigger man, and I've always believed that when people dismiss you and naysay you, you should walk along with your head held high and not let it get to you. And that is why, after this most recent Nintendo Direct, I'd like to speak to everyone who watched my top 10 characters to vote into Super Smash Bros. Video and commented, "You can't say Bayonetta can be in this game. You can't ask people to vote Bayonetta into this game. There is no way she would get in because she's not a Nintendo property." I'd just like to say to all those people, in all your faces, yes, hi there, it's me, Aaron, Professor Thorgy, your guide to all things geeky, and I just got done watching, sadly, the last Smash Bros. Direct event. Seriously, every time that I say that, I get a little bit like, oh. Because with every other video game franchise out there, you know that when they come in and go, oh, this is the last one we're doing, it's like, yeah, BS, How many Halo games have there been after the last Halo game? Sure. This one actually had an air of finality to it. This one actually felt like it was going to be the last upgrade that we were going to get. It's going to be the last batch of DLC. And yeah, that's depressing to think about. But damn, there's some cool DLC coming. Let's talk about this right now. They announced 3 new characters. Well, they announced 2 new characters in there, and one of them we had already seen, but we finally got some information on them. And yeah, man, these are some great characters to go out on, including the winner of the Smash Bros. Voting tournament registration thing. I just gotta say though, I didn't know there's only going to be 1. I thought we were gonna get like 3 to 5 people from this. I didn't know it was just gonna be whoever was the most popular one. But if this was the most popular one, I'm pretty happy with it. So before we get into these new fighters, let's have a quick moment of silence for all those who never got the chance to smash. In the arms of an angel, fly away from here. If only we could have gotten Shovel Knight, that would have been sweet. Moment over. Okay, first character that they announced is one who I know nothing about because their game has not come to America yet. It is the protagonist from the upcoming Fire Emblem game, Karen. So yes, Corrin from the new Fire Emblem Fates game is in there, and I have only played one Fire Emblem game in my life. It was the last one, and I loved it. I got so addicted to that game, and I can't wait for the new Fire Emblem game to come out. So even though I have no personal attachment to this character now, I'm sure I'm going to develop one as soon as I start playing that game, and I gotta be honest with you guys, seeing that this character can turn into dragons, it didn't make me want to go back and play Smash Bros. It made me want to play the upcoming Fire Emblem game even more. Pretty sneaky, Nintendo. I saw what you did there. You put an advertisement in the middle of your announcement. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, I think Corrin looks cool. I think all the dragon effects are awesome. I love that, once again, is another character that you can play as either male or female, because I've said this before, but I love that Nintendo is basically realizing, hey man, there's a large female gaming audience out there, and not a lot of people are making games out there for them, so let's make as many of the characters in Smash Bros. Female as we can. I think that's pretty smart of them, and I approve of it. But next up, we had Cloud, and we have already freaked out about Cloud, alright? We already had the freak out about that. I already made a video about that announcement. It's right there. You can go ahead and click on it, or at the end of this video. Alright, get that down. But yes, I'm so excited about it. I loved learning more about his Midgar stage, that the little summon things just floating around, so I think that's going to be awesome. It's basically like getting brand new Smash Balls, brand new things that everybody's going to be fighting over. So I can't wait for that. And then came the big one. Well, actually, Cloud was the big one, but we already had that. But then came the second big one. The trailer opens out with Pit fighting 2 characters, he knocks them out, and then Palutena comes in and goes, oh, be careful, there's a dark presence coming in. And then some voice comes in and says, oh, another angel. I thought they were all gone, or something like that. And it was a female voice, so I just thought it was Palutena again. And for a brief second, I was like, get the fudge out. Are you about to put Sephiroth in here too? You know, because of one-winged angel and everything. But then it was Bayonetta, and honestly, I'm kind of more okay with Bayonetta than I would have been with Sephiroth, because it's like, okay, we already got the Final Fantasy VII character in there. Let's expand, let's get some more characters in here. So when Bayonetta shows up, I was pretty shocked. Although I will say, shocked and pleased, because like I said, if you watch that top 10 characters that I won voted into Super Smash Bros. Video, she was number 9 on the list. Oh my god, I can't believe I called one of them. Yes! Oh, that is such a good feeling. Okay, mini personal freakout over. Back to the video. But yeah, I love that they got the voice actress to come in. I love that it looks exactly like they just ripped her right out of her game and put her in here. The action looks incredible, which was the whole appeal of Bayonetta. I mean, that was a game that was just balls to the wall crazy action, and the way that she is moving in here, it is fast and fierce. I mean, the fact that her smash attacks take up more room than any other character. I mean, they are the size of like 3 characters smashed together. They just bring out the giant fist, and when she gets over there to the ledge, and she just kicks people off who are trying to climb back up, it's like, oh my god. That's what I love about Nintendo. They don't just go, okay, we're gonna get a fighter in here and let's just figure out what their moves would be. They figure out the personality. They figure out the flavor of that character. Nintendo is run by geeks. It is run by people who love these geeky things and they want to interpret them in geeky ways. And I love that they went, how can we come up with a cruel move that perfectly matches Bayonetta's style? And the fact that you have a move that is specifically made to stomp people down who are trying to save themselves, like, oh my god, you guys are tight. Way to go, Nintendo. But as that trailer went on, it slowly dawned on me, oh my god, she is going to be the most broken character in the game. I remember when the Cloud trailer came out, and I was talking with some people at my store about it, and they were all like, oh dude, he looks way OP. He looks like he's going to be the toughest guy in the game. Everyone's going to be playing as him. And then they're like, oh no, we have a counter to him. We have a character who is even more OP, because she just has endless gunfire that if you're trying to climb back up and save yourself from the ledge, nope, it's gonna take you out. She can just keep firing. It's like, that looks like they're going to have to come in and tweak that just a tad, because that looks way too bad. But the counter abilities of like, okay, if you're about to hit her, then she can either witch time you and just freeze you, or she can just turn into butterflies and bats and just take minimal damage. Man, that looks like it's going to be great for all those fighters out there who are like, I specialize in the trick fighters. That looks like it's going to be so much fun. Not for me, because I can't play as those characters and I hate them because I get my ass kicked by them all the time. But if you're one of those people out there who kicks my ass on a regular schedule, you're going to love this. And then you see how many combos you can string together with her. Oh my gosh. One of the things that I always loved about Smash Bros was that it wasn't a very combo heavy game. It was like, okay, all the combos were like 3-4 hits, you know, it was very simple, just this button, this button, this button. When I was watching that, I was like, oh my god, it just entered Marvel vs. Capcom levels of crazy. This looks like it is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to play as her. I can't wait to play as all the other characters. They say that they're coming out in February, although Cloud, when they announced she was coming out later today, I don't even know what I'm doing recording this video right now. I should be just sitting at my Wii U just waiting for that update to come, alright? Because I am super excited about it. I'm also really excited about the costumes. I forgot to mention those, but the costumes all look pretty cool. Most of them were from games that I don't actually know, I gotta be honest with you guys. But I did love that they include a Knuckles and Tails costumes, because you know all the Sonic fans were like, I want to play as the whole Sonic team. Well, now you kinda can. Close enough. Listen, we got Bayonetta, we got Cloud. A costume is still pretty damn good, alright? I love that Nintendo is like, we've only got a limited number of updates we can put in there. Let's get in as many characters as we can, so way to go. When they were listing off there at the end, all the stats for this game, I was stunned. Seriously, Nintendo, you have outdone yourself with this. Way to go, you have truly made Smash Bros. One of the greatest fighting games of all time. I can't applaud you enough for this. I am so excited. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought of these characters. What character would you like to have been voted in instead? RIP Shovel Knight. And also, if you want to see more from me, make sure that you hit that subscribe button right there, and make sure that you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. And at the end of this video, you can watch my reaction to Cloud getting announced, and also my top 10 list of the characters that I want voted in here. Also, RIP King K. Rool. And everyone else in there. Click there to see who else I mentioned. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Come back next time, and long live Smash. Oh my god, I'm so hyped.
Number 3. Wonder Red! Sorry, I'm excited.
And the range of emotions I went through, I can't even sum it up. I'm just going to put in here that clip from Troll 2 of the kids saying, oh my god. Tasteful. Yes, that was my reaction.